Trillions could flow through cryptos like Stellar XLM, and Zioncoins could benefit. Yes, you and I could benefit, people. But how am I arriving at that, and how am I coming to that conclusion? Well, first, before all of that, please like, subscribe. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and I can keep delivering more and more content like this to you more frequently. It also helps if you watch to the end, because then you'll get the full impact of the research, the full impact of the fundamental facts of the matter. And that, people, is key. And so, moving forward, we discover what actually is driving utility, what actually is driving the value in the market. We derive value from utility, but however, without a secondary market, there is no value in what is to be offered, because there's no test case. So with the secondary market, we have an absolute test case. But what am I talking about? Yes, people, I'm talking about the fundamental facts of the matter. Why does this cryptocurrency, XLM, Stellar XLM, have value to it? Like other cryptos, it's going to be speculation right now. The secondary market, we have speculators like you and I that believe value in the token will rise because of the utility it has to offer. And this is clear. We see this time and time again. And as the fundamental factors step in, that is the betterment of the blockchain itself, the technology keeps increasing, the partnerships keep happening, the use cases keep happening. These are fundamental building blocks to ensure the value ushers in to the Stellar XLM token. And you and I can benefit. Trillions could flow. But I just want to say this. Danielle Dixon seems to agree with me somewhat. So over to you, Danielle, the CEO of Stellar.
Hard to listen sometimes. And the listening that needs to happen on both sides. And so that's why I will talk to any critic, anybody who is very down on crypto. You can name the regulator or the policymaker, and I am happy to have that conversation. Again, not to convince, but to understand like why those sentiments are so strongly held by them. And it's just the best way to approach how to solve a challenge that we have, which is really getting people to understand that the technology itself isn't the challenge, and the technology itself has never once failed. It's the implementations and the things that we can see in the end that are really driving value. And I do think that one of the challenges that we have with respect to this technology is the fact that the technology has sort of been on its own, sort of trying to drive itself, and the secondary market has been sort of the driver of the focus, right? And the technology hasn't been, the difference is that normally product drives technology. And we're seeing that now, finally, for the first time in the last year or so in blockchain space. We see more and more product development and more focus on the underlying product versus the secondary market. That's how we're going to get to mainstream, and that's how we get to solving problems. But it is because of that secondary market, which is valuable, and I'm not being critical of it, but it's because of that the technology wasn't being built through product as much as it would have been in the early days of the web, for example.
Well, that's great. Thanks for that, Danielle Dixon. And, you know, she's right, really. You know, product drives technology, right? And that is, it's not any different in my opinion. It's still the same thing, 100%. Because really, what we're talking about, the product we're talking about, is the medium of exchange. That unit in between, the blockchain itself, the ledger, our new money, our blockchain technology, that is the product, right? And if that's the product, then what was the product before? Fiat currency, right? Fiat currency is how we can apply value to things. So we can apply value to a car, a house, with the cost of the dollar, the value within the dollar or the pound or whatever fiat currency you want to use to derive value, to give an idea of how much it's worth, right? And so if we are talking about the product deriving technology, it's clear the product of fiat currency has derived the technology in Bitcoin itself. We know that money has not been able to cross borders for ever. It's never been able to cross borders in any sort of fashion. Not as fast as you can send emails to each other, or as fast as you can beam a satellite picture to each other. Film, video, stream. You know, we had the technology many years ago, decades ago, to do these sorts of things. But did we have the technology to do it in a decentralized way without causing double spending? No. And that algorithm, it came across because of Satoshi Nakamoto. And now we are moving with this new technology, this new product, and we have the answer. Stellar XLM. It's clear. Utility is coming into the Stellar XLM blockchain, and this is the product derived from fiat currency here now on our doorstep. In any case, I'm Nathan, aka Nathan of Zion. Smash the Zioncoin up there, like and subscribe, and check out the next video. It's so important to check out Banking on Bitcoin Revisited, because it's a re-education, and that's clearly what we need right now, people. Have a great day. Take care now.